We keep on moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down. We ain't slowing down. We keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. Yeah. No, we ain't slowing it down. Let's go.
We ain't slowing down, baby, come and show me how. Gotta do it right now, you know you gotta hold me down. Can I let the moment pass? Good things, they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium, pull up with a team and them ain't worried about the other side. They know that they ain't beating them on everything I love. Work to the man above, keep it cool, calm, collected. At this point you get the message. Life is hectic, but we gotta keep it rolling, no. Gotta keep it moving like we stole it, though. Rolling with the punches, giving hits like we are in a scope. Even though I'm clocking, punching in, I'm independent, though. Staying prayed up, ain't nothing gon' phase us. Ain't never gon' let a lame say what they just made up. I never take a pay cut, we getting what we worth in. I never change the blueprint, cause we know it's really working.
Keep on moving,
Moving,
we keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep it
rolling.
rolling.
No, we ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down,
Keep
never
on moving,
moving.
we keep on moving along.
Keep it moving, keep
on
it
rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down.
Never gonna lose because we in it for the movement. If I'm lying, then I'm flying. Don't play into their amusement. If we trying, we ain't dying. Never sleep, never sleep, never. The moment that you rest your head, they think they can compete. If you gotta skip steps, then the plan is not complete. Get your reps in, get your reps in, get your. Never rest on a past success. You gotta love what you do if you tryna be the best.
Keep on moving,
Moving,
we keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep it rolling.
We ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down, never
Moving,
moving.
we keep on moving
Keep it
along.
moving, keep it moving, keep it
rolling.
rolling.
We
Keep
ain't
it rolling, keep it moving. We ain't never gonna lose it.
Who's been to Epstein Island, mate? Yes, it's Monday. It's 7 o'clock in the evening in the UK. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whatever you're doing in the world. I hope you are well. So, how's your weekend been? Has it been good? First of all, let's say hello to a couple of people. Andrea is here, everybody. Oh yes, Andrea is here. Good to see you, Andrea. And hopefully, hang on. I don't want to see that bit. No, there you go. What's that? What's going on? And then we've got the beautiful, the wonderful, the delightful Beth Gish is here, everyone. Oh yes. And Tusha is here as well, of course. And hopefully more will turn up as we go along in this stream. Because that's what it is, apparently. My hobby. It's my hobby, all right? Anyway, like I say, I hope you had a great weekend. I, myself, have been very, very busy. I had a great weekend. And for those of you that watch regularly, you know I've got, basically two main businesses. But I'm trying to get another one going. But that can wait for now. I'm not really fussed. I'm very busy. And so I did a thing at the weekend with the newest of the businesses, which is luxury products, luxury stuff. Oh yeah, and had a fucking great day. I had the best. Right. So these things, they're not really cheap, right? And I've had some big sales, right, in one go. But on Saturday, I had the biggest purchase from one purchase so far. Yeah, I was well impressed. I was surprised. But yeah, and then I had the funniest thing was there was this young girl, right, and she turned around and she went, "You're a really good salesman, you know." And she was selling stuff there as well, right? And she went, "You're a really good salesman." And I went, "But I haven't sold you anything." Right, because I'd give her all the patter on what I sell, right? And she went, "You're a really, really good salesman." And I went, "Yeah, but I haven't sold you anything yet, have I?" Needless to say, she did buy something in the end. Oh yeah, we was on them. I love it. I absolutely love selling stuff, especially when it's the stuff we make. It's brilliant. Anyway, that's not why you are here, is it? It's not why you're here. You've come here to be entertained and to talk about this guy.
Imagine
Imagine no more.
Imagine no more. Imagine no more Burnham. That's what we're calling him. Imagine no more Burnham. And who else? Oh, we've got other people coming in. Nazulium is here, everyone. And Nazulium says, the mighty Nazulium is here. He is indeed. How you doing, Nazulium? Good to see you. And the wonderful Defy Tyrants has arrived. Oh, yes. Yes, my friends are coming in thick and fast now. It's good to see. Yeah, so we're going to talk about this guy.
Imagine no more.
Imagine no more Burnham. Yeah, did you like that? I liked it. I made that earlier. It made me laugh. And I haven't used one of those imagines more than any, like twice. He actually was saying that in short succession, because that's all we're going to be able to do, I reckon, going forward at this point, is imagine if it was good. Imagine if it was all good. Imagine what we've got to do. Andy, what we've got to do?
Imagine no more.
Yeah, that's what we've got to do.
What?
Yeah, I know. Don't get me started. So anyway, I haven't seen, because now he's the Prime Minister, right? That's the weirdest thing now. Now he's actually the Prime Minister. I'm not sure how many votes he got, but I think it was around the ballpark of 25,000 votes in a by-election to become the MP for Makerfield, right? And I know you're all aware of this, but how do you go from being the mayor of Manchester, right? Apparently, allegedly, a failed politician before that, right? Pretty much, apparently, right? From what I've seen. And then from there, oh, hang on. Don't worry, I'm not doing a Robbie Williams. Too many laughs? Yeah, we won't get into that. No, ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, so imagine, right? Imagine this, right? 25,000 votes, more or less, they're around about there, in Makerfield by-election to become a Labour MP for Makerfield. Yeah, job done. Next thing, Prime Minister. You what?
What?
Yeah. Next thing is the Prime Minister. And apparently, he become Prime Minister today. So he was at, so we're going to look at that, shall we? Let's have a look at that. Yes, so he was at the Buckingham Palace, apparently. And I haven't seen the speech myself. So I thought, because I wanted to watch it, right? You know, I know they're all in the Fabian Society. I know they're all controlled from high above. I know, and you know. That is why you are here. And if you're suddenly found this stream, or you're suddenly watching thinking, who's this bloke? What's he on about? Right? If you're one of us, stay around. And if you're not one of us, then don't. But, you know, just don't. Nobody's making you watch this stuff. You know what I mean? But anyway, for our American pals, there is Buckingham Palace. The Buckingham Palace is there. Okay? Now, I'm going to forward it along because I want to get to this speech because it's quite a long thing. So this is where apparently Andy Burnham had to go and see the King of England, right? Yeah. And that's where he went to see the King in the Buckingham Palace. And then obviously this was live when this was recorded. So they were having to fill, I suppose they were having to fill gaps, weren't they? Waiting for it all to happen. I don't know if you see him drive out of there. I don't think you do actually on this one. But anyway, we'll bob along. Oh, and there they are all waiting. There they are. They're all waiting for the new Prime Minister with 25,000 votes to make him an MP. No mandates. No mandates. How can that be a thing? How can that? Because that's the really shocking thing for me. The really shocking thing for me is the fact that he's done like speeches, right, which have been very hollow, if you ask me, because all he says is
Imagine
Imagine no more.
So we're going to imagine no more, because now we're going to have the reality of what's coming at us, right? It's going to be great. So, yes. So we've got no idea. Well, I've certainly got no idea, because in my opinion, what should have happened is there should have been a by-election. Not a by-election, sorry. There should have been a general election, because we are the people, right? These people are supposed to work for us, but obviously, you know, most of us can see it now. They don't, of course. We're just the cash cow for them, with everything. So there should have been a general election. They should have put a manifesto forward. There should have been promises given, and that should be changed as well. Because if they make promises in a manifesto, they should be held absolutely accountable legally if they break them. No excuses. No excuses, right? Because we all want to do this, don't we? We all want to.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine no more.
Yeah, we all want to imagine that it's going to be great, right? But I think that's about as far as we're going to get. We're going to imagine it. It's going to be in your imagination. So anyway, I'll move this along a little bit more to his arrival. And quite busy there at 10 Downing Street. When I was a kid, I went to London with my brother and his girlfriend, and there was no gates up there at the end. Where you've got the gates at the end, there was no gates. And I walked down with my brother. Oh, no, it's still at Buckingham Palace. And then I walked down with my brother. Oh, they're coming out. Look, the cars are coming out. Yeah, I look at that. Right, so, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I get a copyright strike. Probably, knowing YouTube. So he's on his way. So he's on his way earlier, right? Oh, and there he goes down the. Is that the mall? Down the Mall, is it? That's where he's going. And oh yeah, there they all are waiting to greet their new Fiora. So what we got? Are they? Oh, and he's coming in. He's coming in. So let's put the volume on. Oh, let's have a little look at this. Let's have a look. Oh my God. Right. So there's that. Yeah, shaking the hands. Yeah, shaking the hands. Yeah. 25,000 votes, more or less. And now he's Prime Minister. Unbelievable, isn't it? It's unbelievable. Right, here we go then. Let's have a little look, shall we?
I have just come from Buckingham Palace, where I have accepted His Majesty the King's invitation to form a...
The King's invitation, right? Don't you think you should ask us first if we want you to be there? Don't you think that should have been a legitimate thing to do? Of course not.
Government.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Imagine. In doing so, I am acutely conscious that I am the 6th person in the last 10 years to walk up this street. The 7th Prime Minister since 20.
It's the 6th person to walk up that street in 10 years. No, loads of people have walked up that street in 10 years, mate. Loads of them. He hasn't got a script. I'm interested. Has he got? I wonder if he's got them things. I don't think he has. I don't think he's got a script. Let's see how this goes. Is he going to read it?
16. Making this a moment for reflection and new resolution.
I don't know if he has got them. You know them screens. You know them. They're like perspex, and it prints up on them. I wonder if he's got them.
It requires my generation of politicians to raise our game and rise to the new challenge.
Which is what?
Britain needs to show the world that we can regain our stability once again. And that is our challenge, to make politics work, to make it work better.
How's he going to do it?
I know people at home are fed up with politics. I hear you.
He's
and I want
reading
to
it.
be honest with you.
He's reading that.
We have not been good enough, and we need to be better. We will be.
Will ya? How?
We will make this moment a circuit breaker for Britain, bringing forward the biggest changes in the last 40 years. A new political model.
Hang on. So it's going to bring a new political model and the biggest changes in the last 40 years without a mandate. There's no mandate for this. Nobody's given him the authority, really, in my eyes, to do this.
And a new economic model. In the 1980s, Britain took some wrong turns. Political...
Why does he go back 30 years or whatever it is? Why does he keep... I mean, some of his other speeches, he's gone back to the 1800s. This is 2026. You know what I mean? This is right now is the latest moment in history, unless you're watching this on a recording, of course. Then wherever you're watching it, that is the latest moment in history. But he keeps harping back to the past, and it's annoying.
Power was centralised, economic power privatised, large parts of the country deindustrialised, and they still haven't recovered. Many feel as though they're still in decline, and they don't have the ability to turn things around. And that's why we will change politics.
What? How? What?
To make it more collaborative.
Go on.
More about problem solving than point scoring. And we will take power out of here and carry it into every postcode in the land.
Really?
So that they can do more. And in
How?
doing more, build a new economy where we put life's essentials back under stronger public control to
this is
make
going to be a
them
disaster.
affordable to you again. Reindustrialising Britain.
How?
Using public procurement to back British industry.
Public procurement, does that mean like he's going to nationalise everything then? So he's going to go right back to like far left, and then we're going to bring back the electricity, the water. What are they grabbing everything now? Is that what they're going to do it? Is that what they're doing? It looks like that's what's coming. Has anybody voted for this? Has anybody had a chance to ask him questions about this and say, look, you're saying you're going to do this, right? Where's all the... He runs away. He goes off. He doesn't answer the press at all. Or anyone. This is horrendous in my eyes.
Later this year, I will bring forward a new plan for Britain, a 10-year plan.
What did he say later this year?
Laying out a path from where we are now to where I believe we all want Britain to be, wherever we're coming from.
Right, so where's
whatever
that?
Party
Where is that?
we support.
Where is that?
But I can do something to give people some breathing space now, some help with the cost of living.
Going to cut taxes.
And I will set out some of those measures starting tomorrow.
Oh, right,
including
tomorrow.
How we pay for them. We will help more young people into work.
How?
By changing the education system and giving them more support, more mental health support.
Mental
and
health.
we will build more council homes. That is the fair and sustainable way to bring the welfare bill down, to meet our fiscal rules and to honour our commitments on defence to our international partners. We will help people to live well, building a more preventative state, investing in people's success rather than paying for failure. And that work starts now. I will soon go through that door behind me and issue my first instruction,
which is
end rough sleeping in our country.
Very good idea. Very good idea. End rough sleeping, right? How's he going to do that? How is he going to do that? How is he going to pay for that? They're just going to hoof them off, are they? Are they just going to... What's the plan? Look, how are you going to do it?
It's about putting the right values and the right standards at the heart of government. I will put the care of people at the heart of everything I do.
Unreal,
I will give this my all, and I ask you all to pull with me.
Pull.
Let's
Pull with
build a new national sense of unity, of common purpose and positivity.
Common purpose.
Let us make this the moment when Britain starts to believe again. The moment we bring back
Believe in
hope.
what?
Thank you very much, everybody.
Is that it? Really, is that it? No way. I thought it was going to be like... So really, he's not said anything, has he? Is that it? That is shallow, isn't it? We're going to... Yes, I'm going to do everything.
Imagine no more.
Well, we can imagine no more. If his name was Jim, it'd be Jim Will Fix It, wouldn't it? Two-minute laughs, Gaz. All right, shush, Burnham. That was supposed to be an hour long. I mean, right, let's see. Go on, we'll keep watching for just eat up minutes. Do you know what I mean? What's going on in the chat? We are fed up with politicians. Oh yes, defy tyrants. Say thousands of words and say one damn thing about anything. Snake oil salesman. Defy tyrants. Defy tyrants again. And not say one damn word about anything. Gaz, all of these supposed leaders are program robots. Sickening BS. Unreal, actually. You know, it's... What are they going to do? We have no idea. The thing is, we have no idea because there hasn't been the challenges. It's just been... We're like a banana republic, aren't we? How can you just sweep in without having a general election? How is that even possible? That's wrong, isn't it? Am I wrong? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the comments. Have I got this wrong somehow? And I saw in some other videos people complaining as well, and then other people going, "This one never had a general election. That one, I don't care. This is now. This is right now." And I don't remember anybody getting into number 10 the way he has. I don't remember anybody doing that. And when they get in there, they've got the black and white checkered floor, haven't they? You know what I mean? It's all there. I wonder what went on behind that door. I wonder if then they took him into that smoky room. Marie Walker is here, everybody. Good to see you, Marie Walker. Marie Walker, it will be 41 days before Parliament sits again. What do you mean? What? Hang on. What do you mean? Are they breaking up? What? Are they breaking up now for the summer holidays or something? Are you serious? No, you can't be serious, Marie Walker. So it's going to be 41 days before anybody has a real chance to ask him any serious questions. That can't be right, can it? It's unreal. Honestly, it's a shambles. It sounds... We don't know... Yes, Gaz. Unbelievable. I didn't know that. Do you know what I mean? They don't care, do they, really? You'd think at this important junction, they'd sort of go, no, we're gonna sacrifice a bit of holiday because we've got things we've got to sort out. But no, they're just going to what? They're all going on holiday, are they? Is that it? I mean, I don't know how it works. It's a joke, isn't it? It's a joke. It really is. So now we've got a Prime Minister that basically Parliament broke up last week. Oh, I didn't know that either. Marie Walker, thank you very much for the information. So now we've got the Prime Minister. We don't know what the plans are. I don't think he does. To be honest with you, I don't think he knows what he's going to do, because he's just going to be given his, in my opinion, his orders from up on high. Do you know what I mean? The strategy will be in place for going forward. I don't even know what else to tell you about this, because I was expecting that to. I thought that would be at least 30 minutes, that speech, with some sort of substance. Do you know what I mean? I mean, at this point, I think all we can do is have a look at his other speech where we get all the.
Imagine no more.
You know what I mean? Should we have a look at that? I mean, because there's nothing left on this. There's no. He's gone in there, and that's the end of it. Now, I want to actually let me go back to the beginning. Let's see if there were them things that. No, see if he was reading it, because it was ever so robotic. It was really robotic, wasn't it? Right, is there any? Can I see any there? Right, they're there. Let's have a look if anybody puts them out. Right, I'll show you what I'm looking at. I'm trying to see in front of that microphone whether there was anything to give the game away. Can't see anything at the minute. Hard to tell from there. Come on, give us an inside look. So they might put them out at the last minute, mightn't they? Come on, let's have a little look. I want to see if it's got. No, don't pan the camera to the right. No, nothing there yet. No, nonsense, rubbish. Go a bit more to the right. Let me see. It's really hard to tell. It's really no. You ain't gonna see it. You ain't gonna see it. Unbelievable. Bez Basic is here, everyone. How you doing, Bez? What do you reckon to this shit show then? And of the new Prime Minister, the new Führer.
The Führer couldn't have said it better himself.
Cheers, mate. Yes, we got the new one in now. Same as the old one, I suppose. All right, so let's have a look then. So what can we do? I need to see that speech, that other speech, where he was... because the thing is, he doesn't answer any questions. So nobody really knows what's going on. Nobody knows what's happening. I mean, everything's in such turmoil at the moment anyway, isn't it? You got like Israel, Gaza, Lebanon, all that. You've got Ukraine, Russia. Russia are really up the ante now, apparently. You've got, what's the other one? What's the other one? Bez says it's bloody mental. That's what it is. It's Bez, isn't it? I couldn't have put it better myself, mate. Wow, right, Andy Burnham. Let me Andy Burnham's speech. Search that. See if we can. I want to find that one where he was the other one that he did with the imagine in it, because it was like, oh look, where is it? Andy Burnham's speech. Oh, come on. I found it earlier. I took that clip from it. Oh, of course. I'll just look in my history. Hello. It'll be there, won't it? Of course it will. There it is. It's the first one in my history. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Thank you, everyone.
So I think he did this. When did he do this? Was it on Friday? I think he did this on Friday. I think it was on Friday, because obviously I watched it, and at the end of it I was like, what is that about? Well, look, we'll go through it. Let's go through it quick.
I'm missing all of you.
Oh.
I am missing all of you. Missing this place, the people. You were just brilliant to me in my 9 years as mayor. I could not have asked for better backing. You were there at my back all the way through, and I will never forget what this place did for me. It's been such a wrench to leave that I've had to get special permission. Glad it makes me that we meet at this big moment.
Oh, God.
In one of my favourite places on earth.
Really?
The People's History Museum.
Of course it is.
It holds real significance for me, and it's not just because one of my old coats is in a glass case upstairs. And get ready to repeat it. The time has come to build the broadest possible coalition of people to lift Britain back up to where we all want it to be.
Which is where?
What hope can we have that it will be different this time?
Yeah,
That's
what?
the question I would be asking if I was a voter right now. It's the one I want to answer as clearly as I can today. And
we're going to get a clear answer. Brace yourself. We're going to get a clear answer on this now. I'm going to rewind this bit. It looks like it's going to be crucial going forward. Let's rewind that a little bit. Come on then. We're going to get some meat on the bone now, aren't we?
From that history, and get ready to repeat it.
All right, here we go.
The time has come to build the broadest possible coalition of people to lift Britain back up to where we all want it to be. What hope can we have that it will be different this time? That's the question I would be asking if I was a voter right now. It's the one I want to answer as clearly as I can today.
Okay,
and in doing
go.
so, give the new direction the country is looking for.
Right, it's going to give a clear answer on all that.
After 10 years of political turbulence since Brexit and 20 years of falling living standards since the 2008 financial crash, Westminster hasn't been working for people.
Right.
And it hasn't been working for a very long time. In fact, it is broken. And as a result, the country isn't where it should be. It is stuck in a rut, and clearly we can't go on like this. My generation of politicians,
turns the page,
including me, must take responsibility. We haven't been good enough.
So what's going to change? So Parliament is broken, he said, right? So is it not worth investigating another way of doing things if it's been 20 years?
But instead of being honest about that, the parties have continued with politics as usual, finger-pointing, point-scoring.
Right, okay.
Now, that might matter less in a world where people's lives are getting better. But when they are not, it is dangerous and destructive of what remains of public trust in politics.
He still hasn't really answered the question. He really hasn't told us anything, though, has he, at this point? Do you think? Do you agree? Or am I missing it?
We cannot go through another decade like the one we have just had.
Explain yourself. What have we just had then? So, from my perspective, what we had was COVID, right? Scamming, billions wasted, people terrified by the media and the politicians, right? Terrified. Yeah, loads of people took experimental things, and a lot of them ain't with us anymore. A lot of them ain't. What else did we have in the last 10 years? I mean, that sort of absorbed about 4 of them years, didn't it? Was it about 4 years we lost through that? Business-wise, I certainly did. I lost them. I was almost bankrupted because of it. Almost. So now you've got like the men. Right. So what else have we got then in that last 10 years? We've got the arguing about gender and sex. Right. The biggest one of all for me. One of the biggest ones. Do you know what I mean? Where they had to go to court to say what a woman is. What? You what?
What?
Yeah, that happened. That happened. Right? That happened. And when you watch somebody like Edge of the Matrix on YouTube, if you haven't seen Edge of the Matrix, I suggest you look and watch his videos because they're brilliant. And I've met Steve a few times. He's a really nice bloke. And so then all that chaos, right? And then all the education system around it, you've got making young people, like in his videos, believe that I can literally say I'm a woman and then I'm a woman. Yeah, right. So there's that.
What?
Yeah. And then you've got all the borrowing, the money borrowing. You've got the Ukraine where we absolutely just supported Ukraine, the country, Russia bad, and sending them loads of money and weapons and everything. Right. So we had that. So which of these things is he going to change or correct? And how is he going to do that? Then what else did we have? Can any of you lot think of anything else we had within the 10 years that he's talking about? Because he's specifically talking about the past like he does. So what else was there? What else did we have? An election where really nobody turned out and Labour got a landslide, but with hardly any people voting because everybody's lost faith in it. We got a mainstream media that's like, you know, like the film. I can't remember her name off the top of my head at the minute. Like Troy. Is it Troy? And you've got the most beautifulest woman in the world. Well, in the new movie, right, we've got all this mind smashing stuff with the media and movies and everything. All this wokeism, DEI, all that. Is he going to change that? Then we get to the real big one, the illegal crossings. Is he going to stop that? Is he going to actually stop that? Is he actually going to go, I'll tell you what, right, I'll tell you what we're going to get. He spoke about homeless people, didn't he? So I'll tell you what he could do in that situation. And he could do it. And he could do it, right? Because I've just thought about it. And he could do it. And do you know how? He could get all them illegal immigrants that are in this country and get them all out. Stop giving them any money, any support, get them out, tell them they've got to go, you're all illegal, you've got to go or you go to jail, right? And then put all the homeless people in these lovely hotels. Think of that. Is that what he's going to do? Is he going to do that, is he? Because you can imagine that.
Imagine no more.
Imagine no more if he did that. Sent all the illegals away and then put all the homeless people, because he's going to solve homelessness. Well, that is literally the only way you can do it, isn't it? You could put them in the 5-star hotels. I don't think anybody would be protesting about that, would they? You could put them in the army barracks and give them all the food and give them the medical treatment and give them extra money and look after them and give them driving licenses and send them off to nice places and get them back on their feet again. And if they've got problems and mental issues, help them. And if they've got drug issues, help them. Is that what he's going to do? I don't know. We'll wait and see. But we'll come back to that. So these are things how he's going to right all these wrongs that we've been seeing over the years. Anyway, so let's see if we got this meat on the bone that he's talking about. He's going to give us the answer.
We need a new determination to raise living standards of every single person in this land. And we must...
Determination don't cut it though, does it? You can be determined in anything, right? But you need a strategy, a plan, and it needs to work. And I don't think he's the man for the job, me personally. Personally, I don't think any of them are. I don't think any of them are.
Must accept that, to do that, to fix the economy and the country, we need to change politics, and we need to do it now.
How are you going to fix the economy? Has he seen the national debt? Does he know how much we spend a month on the interest alone? Honestly.
So let me state my clear intention as I put myself forward. True to the motto of this city,
clear intentions.
I am going to do things differently.
Like what?
I am going to break with the more of the same approach that has got us here. I am going to give Britain the circuit breaker it needs.
Didn't he just say this a minute ago? Am I just thinking when I watched this earlier? Or maybe it was when I watched it earlier.
By building a more collaborative politics in Westminster, by taking power out of the centre and putting it in the hands of the people and places who can use it best.
And who are these people and what are these places?
And in so doing, creating a new sense of agency, possibility and hope flowing around the country.
I'm not hearing anything, really.
We will make politics work for you and the place where you live. I know it can be done because we have done it here. When I started as mayor in 2017, we set about building a new approach, a new politics based on the exact opposite of the Westminster approach. Place first, not party.
He's seen the state of Manchester. Apparently Manchester's not in a good way. I mean, I've not been there since the COVID days, when I was on protests and I went there. But apparently, when you see these YouTubers going out, these auditors, stuff don't look clever. Doesn't look good at all. I don't know what their financial situation is.
First. Problem solving, not point scoring. Long term, not short term. A decade on, it's incredible how much we've been able to achieve by working together instead of fighting against one another. The Greater Manchester Way is based on strong partnership between...
What has he achieved in Manchester? Does anybody know? Is it like this beacon of success?
Between all sectors, public, private, community, voluntary, academic, faith, and our trade unions. We ask everyone to face the same way and then pull in that same direction together. Let me give you an example.
Go on then.
When we realised the last Conservative government had done something significant by introducing 45-day work placements for young people linked to T-levels, we set ourselves the mission of finding one for every young person who wanted one. Over the course of last year, we rang round our businesses in the city region and with the help of hundreds of companies delivered our goal.
Ah, Mr. John is here, everybody! Nothing good. Now, Mr. John, for those of you that don't know, actually is from Manchester. So Mr. John is actually, at this moment in time, within this live stream, the authority on what is going on. There's a fly. I've got to kill it. In Manchester. Right? I hate flies. I don't care. Good to see you, Mr. John. If you could give us some input, mate, that would be brilliant, I'll be honest. I don't know what you make of this.
Of 1,000 extra workplaces.
So we rang around and we got 1,000 extra workplaces with these businesses. Whoop it for 45 days. What? So, yeah, and? You didn't open up a factory, did you? You didn't reopen a coal face. You didn't, what have you done? What have you done?
That's 1,000 extra young lives changed every year.
Is it?
And it shows what a place can do when it works as one. For Britain to get back where it should be, those same principles need to be applied now.
I'd like to know the vision of where it should be. Where should Britain be at this point? Where? He's not really telling us that. I'd like to know. I'd like him to say, this is my vision for this is what we get, my vision, and this is what we're going to set out to achieve. This is Britain, right? This is what's going to happen. But I haven't heard that anywhere. I don't hear anything, just words, hot air.
To how we run the country, pull in the same direction, move forward together. But let's not kid ourselves. This is not as easy as it sounds. Westminster and Whitehall are set up for conflict, and they require radical change if the country is to get back on track.
And who does he think's in charge? Westminster or Whitehall? Or Davos? Or the World Economic Forum? Or the Bilderberg? Who does he think's in control of everything? Well, when it comes to, in my opinion, when it comes to Westminster and when it comes to the other one, shut up, Whitehall, well, the civil servants all stay, don't they? Governments and politicians come and go, but the civil servants all stay. All the agencies, they all stay. But the government and the politicians change, and change very regularly. Marie Walker says, clever. What's clever? What's clever?
I left Westminster a decade ago with the Mayor of the Liverpool City region, Steve Rotherham, because we could see it simply wasn't working for the northwest of England and the people here.
Is that why he left then? Did he retire as an MP and say, I've had enough of this, I'm going to go and stand as... I am an MP, but I'm going to jack that in, I need to go up there and sort that out. Is that what he did? Is that what... I mean, I really don't know, I'll be honest, I don't.
And indeed other parts of Britain, the same thing. The Parliament I returned to on Monday is full of good people, many of them here in the audience today, members of Parliament who've joined us. And they are working hard every day, trying to do the right thing for the places that they represent. But it's hard, it's too hard for them to make change. Why? Because power is not in the hands of those places that they represent, but held by an insufficiently accountable, outsourced state.
So he's going to go out. So it sounds like he's going to go after Whitehall then. If he's genuine, right? He's going to do that. Good luck with that.
We are one of the most over-centralised countries in the world. And worse, that over-centralised heart of the country is not pulling in the same way, but in different directions. That is the reality of Westminster now, both within our parties and between them.
Yeah, says Marie
and
Walker.
Between the departments of Whitehall. I'll be honest, I was worried about what I found on my return last week. It is a more fragmented, disjointed place than the one I left. And frankly, unhappier. I will work hard to change that culture, leading from the front and showing how things can be different.
I agree with Defy
Letting
Tyrants.
MPs be authentic representatives and not using the whip system to create fear or close down debate.
Yeah, right.
Involving more people in the work of the government and drawing on the breadth and depth of talent and expertise our party has to offer. While the political direction...
Hope, not hate. They brought hope, not hate in, haven't they? I don't know if you know anything about hope, not hate.
Direction I set is not up for negotiation. I will build an inclusive team at the very highest level so that all parts of the party and the country can see themselves reflected and represented in it. And may I say, I will not announce those decisions on appointments. Certainly not today, and indeed not until the end of this process. So until then, feel free to discount the wild speculation in circulation. Message for the back of the room there. Good morning, Mr. Mason.
Little in joke there, eh?
I will reach out to other political parties to find as much common ground as we can and build that more collaborative approach I spoke about.
I just still can't get over the guy is the Prime Minister after just winning a by-election in Makerfield with 25,000 or so votes. That's the bit I can't get my head around. The fact that we haven't had a general election. And another thing I couldn't get my head around is, I didn't watch much of it, but apparently the praise for Starmer, right? The actual praise for the sausage man.
The return of the sausages.
Yeah, the praise for him was brilliant. Well, if he was so good, why was he kicked out? Honestly, they're just, honestly, it makes your stomach go over, doesn't it, really?
A moment ago. So, A greater sense of unity in Parliament will then allow us to give a clearer sense of direction to Whitehall. I was struck by recent comments from ministers expressing their deep frustration at the Whitehall turf wars.
So they're going to go for Whitehall?
Like Parliament, the civil service is full of good people trying to do the right thing, but they are held back by the structure and culture in which they have to work. It is too adversarial, and too much time is wasted with departmental silos battling each other and battling the Treasury rather than getting things done. How can the country pull in the same direction when that is the reality at the very top? And as mayors, I'm sure I speak for the front row here, as mayors we have felt similar frustration over the years when those same departments constantly push back against our legitimate requests to improve our places by devolving a fraction of the power and resources they hold. The truth is this: the country spends too much time arguing and not enough time doing.
No, the country doesn't. You lot do. All of you lot do. You just all talk like you're talking and really don't say anything. I thought he was going to give us an answer on something. Have you seen an answer to anything yet? Because I certainly haven't.
I'm not sure this Whitehall culture could ever be justified. It wasn't justified when I was a minister almost 20 years ago, but it certainly can't be justified now. The stark imbalance in resources between national government and local government is holding back growth.
How? How is it doing that? How is that? See, for me, right, government doesn't create growth. Business does. Business. People starting businesses, entrepreneurs, they create growth. And companies. Government doesn't. Is it government's job to create growth? Or is it just to create the pathway to allow, like, not overtax, not put up, what's it called? National insurance on companies, just stifling them from employing. Because that's all they've been doing. Tax, tax and more tax. Apparently, they've been saying now that they're going to try and, apparently, allegedly, I've not seen it myself, but people have said to me that they're going to try and make every household pay now for the BBC TV licence. Everybody, even if you don't watch it.
What?
Yeah. It's another tax. You want to start a recovery, mate? You want to cut taxes? Prime number one. Get money moving. Get businesses expanding. Make it easy to employ people and to get rid of them if they're no good.
If councils can't fix potholes, what chance do they have?
Well, it's not that they can't. It's just that they haven't got the money to, because you lot spend it on the wrong stuff. Like wars, illegal immigrants, all that.
Of bringing forward major regeneration schemes to get growth going. While national government has got bigger, particularly since the pandemic, local government is threadbare and without the resources to fulfil even statutory responsibilities. This is not just bad for councils and the areas they serve, it is bad for everywhere. It is bad for London and the South East.
I still haven't heard anything yet.
The whole country suffers when the regions and nations are not meeting their potential, and Londoners are left with an overheated economy and an overcrowded housing market. It is actually bad for national government too, because we will never get the growth up to the level Britain needs unless every single postcode in the land is set up to contribute to it. This country hasn't thought in that way before, but with the Makerfield test at the heart of decision-making, it will do from now on. To make it happen, we will bring about the biggest rebalancing of power our country has seen. It is time for Whitehall to accept that growth cannot be ordered from the top down. Instead, it can only be nurtured.
Government doesn't create growth, does it? What do they produce? Nothing. They just take. That's all they do. They don't make nothing. They don't invent stuff, do they? How do they create what do they do? What are they bringing to the table? That's the question, in my eyes. What are they bringing to the table? Nothing. What? They just tax and tax.
From the bottom up. It comes from having the power at ground level to make a real difference. From a clear shared vision that everyone can understand and investors can back. It comes from running sound finances, as we have done here in Greater Manchester.
Have they, though?
Which in turn gives businesses the stability and the confidence to invest, increasing their productivity and adoption of new technology. It comes from placing our universities at the heart of local economies, as all the mayors do, and bringing the innovation.
Yeah, they do that because all these students pay massive fees and borrow loads of money, and they build tower blocks all over because they get in the rental from all these students, and it's just a machine, just a money-making machine. That's why they invest so heavily in that. Look at the grade of kids that are coming out of university and out of college and all that. If they were brilliant, the economy would be booming because they would all be successful. But it isn't, is it? We've got mass youth unemployment at the moment. And all these people that have got all in this debt are struggling because they can't find a job. And it's only going to get worse with AI, isn't it?
Led approach through startups and scale-ups. It comes from committing to decent infrastructure in all parts of the UK.
I shall certainly put it to the test because I'm a small business guy, and my luxury brand, I will want to expand that, right? And that will cost a lot of money. You know what I mean? Because I will want to open a unit, a proper unit, right? But I'm not going to use my money to do that. So we'll be able to test this going forward because I'll apply for a government grant. And we'll see how serious these people are, won't we? If they give me like 150 grand to set it off, then we'll see if they're helping business. So watch this space because we shall see.
Okay. And getting national investors to back the aspirations set by regions.
It won't happen.
It comes from giving people the security of a good home and good employment so that they can be as productive as possible, from good mobility and an ability to afford the basics. And it comes from not leaving everything to the market, but public intervention where necessary to set higher ambitions for towns, as we did in Stockport, and kickstart the process of change. This is Manchesterism.
Manchesterism. For fuck's sake. I wonder if Andy Burnham's ever run a business. I wonder if he's actually ever had any sort of business. I wonder if he has. I'll look into that for tomorrow.
I think I even saw the Mayor of Liverpool.
I'm out of time on this. I'm going to have to go. We might catch this up back tomorrow, probably, if you're interested. If you want to catch up with this tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to be talking about tomorrow, but I wouldn't mind catching up on this. Because then, you know, get it out of the way sort of thing. But I just can't see how he's become the Prime Minister. The biggest problem for me right now is, right, because they all talk shit, don't they, at the end of the day, let's face it. They all promise the world, don't they? And what happens? Right? Then they start Andrea, Agenda 2020, all of this. Do you mean 2030? Do you mean 2030? They all say all this stuff, and then when they get in, like Starmer never said he was going to take the heating allowance away from the pensioners, did he? They're going to, you know, they've been going after the disabled. They've been going after all the low-hanging fruit to try and save money. See, the thing is, the money's out of control. I mean, I know money's not real and all that, but it's out of control. And it can't be fixed because that's how money works. That's how the whole system is designed to work this way. It's like a massive Ponzi scheme. It's just a question of when is it going to crash, like, and how bad's that going to be, and what's that going to look like. And that's just one element of what's going on in the world. Anyway, I've run out of time. Thank you for being here. Please give it a like and a follow if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I've enjoyed doing it. It's my little hobby. I'm fascinated by all this stuff, to be honest. Still can't believe he's Prime Minister. No, should have been a general election. Tell me what you think. Should there have been a general election? Are you annoyed that there's not? I am. I feel like the country's been robbed. I think that like the people in this country have been robbed, personally. Anyway, that's me. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Stay well. Be lucky. God bless.
We keep on moving. We keep on moving along. We keep on rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down.
We ain't slowing
keep
down.
on moving. We keep on moving along. We keep on rolling.
Yeah,
No, we ain't slowing it down.
let's go. We ain't slowing down, baby. Come and show me how. Gotta do it right now. You know you gotta hold me down. Can I let the moment pass? Good things they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium. Pull up with a team and I'm ain't worried about the other side. They know that they ain't beating. I'm on everything I love. Work to the man above. Keep it cool, calm, collected. At this point, you get the message. Life is hectic, but we gotta keep it rolling. No, gotta keep it moving like we stole it. Though, rolling with the punches, giving hits like we are Interscope. Even though I'm clocking, punching in, I'm independent though. Staying prayed up, ain't nothing gon' phase us. Ain't never gon' let a lame say what they just made up. I never take a pay cut. We getting what we worked in. I never change the blueprint, cause we know it's really working.
Keep on moving.
Moving,
We keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep
on
it
rolling.
rolling.
No, we ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down,
Keep
never
on moving.
moving.
We keep on moving along.
Keep it moving, keep it
rolling.
rolling.
No, we
Keep
ain't
it rolling, keep
slowing
it moving.
it
We
down.
ain't never gonna lose it. Cause we in it for the movement. If I'm lying, then I'm flying. Don't play into their amusement. If we trying, we ain't dying. Never sleep, never sleep, never. The moment that you rest your head, they think they can compete. If you gotta skip steps, then the plan is not complete. Get your reps in, get your reps in, get your. Never rest on a past success. You gotta love what you do if you tryna be the best.
Keep on moving.
Moving,
We keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep it rolling.
We ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down, never
Moving.
moving.
We keep on moving
Keep it
along.
moving, keep it moving, keep it
Rolling.
rolling.
No, we
Keep
ain't
it rolling, keep it moving. We ain't never gonna lose it.
Who's been to Epstein Island, mate?